provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year, new equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Game 3 of Week 7 of the Fort Wayne Amateur Hockey Association High School Division here on SummitCitySports.com. Game 3 is going to be between the Bishop Dwenger Saints and the Homestead Spartans. Taking a look at the action from earlier this evening, as it was the Carroll Chargers defeating the Fort Wayne Bruins by a score of 8-2. And currently in the third period, it is the Summit City Panthers 3 and the Leo Lions 2. Taking a look at the standings right now, it is Leo leading the way with 5 wins and 1 overtime loss for 11 points. Bishop Dwenger is right behind him with 10 points. Summit City rallies up third place with 6 points. Carroll Chargers rounds up fourth place with 5 points. In fifth place is the Fort Wayne Bruins with 4. And coming in dead last with 6th place is the Homestead Spartans with 2 points. And some upcoming games. Wednesday, November 8th, it is going to be the Bishop Dwenger Saints and the Summit City Panthers at 6:40. The Carroll Chargers and the Homestead Spartans at 7:30, and the Leo Lions and the Fort Wayne Bruins at 8:40. And you can catch the 6:40 and 8:40 games here on SummitCitySports.com. And taking a look at some more upcoming events, don't forget this weekend, November 3rd through the 5th, is the Summit City Classic, as the 6 area high school teams will take on a total of 16 teams from across Indiana in a tournament to crown which one's the best as of the current dates. And Wednesday, November 8th, our next set of games is going to be Veterans Night, where the players will honor their relatives for their services in the military. And Wednesday, November 22nd, is Youth Hockey Night, where the Fort Wayne Amateur the Fort Wayne Amateur Hockey Association House Leagues will show off their skills and future players of the Fort Wayne High School Hockey Association during the intermissions of the high school hockey games. Taking a look at the goaltenders, it is going to be Nick Allen for the Bishop Dwenger Saints. And it could possibly be Ryan Lay in goal for the Homestead Spartans. As it is indeed going to be Lay for the Spartans and Allen for the Saints. We are gearing up for puck drop here, as Louis Knipscher will be against McNeil. Face-off is won by Knipscher. McClung loses the puck already at center ice, and it is sent to the boards by Hartle. And Kohlmeyer gets it inside the Homestead zone. McNeil coming with speed inside the zone. McNeil pressured by Louis Knipscher, and he is bounced off the puck. Louis Knipscher coming down with speed of his own inside the Homestead zone. Louis Knipscher gets around the defense. Knipscher fans on the shot as he got around the entire Homestead defense but could not pull the trigger and get the puck to go. Hartle inside the Dwenger zone. He is bumped off the play as it is sent around towards the near boards. He played by Kohlmeyer. Flip pass up to number 3 of the Bishop Dwenger Saints. That is going to be Landon Sather. DeGroot over to Hensley as it is up to Kuharski as he is bumped off the play by Wells. Along the boards now is number 10. That is Benjamin James. He will lose the puck as that is sent around to Ben Wells. And Wells gets it to center ice through the feet of Kuharski. DeGroot inside his own zone. He banks it off the boards intended for James, but Besh intercepts and knocks it further into the zone as now Kuharski has it inside the Homestead zone. Play is onside. He is pressured by Besh as Sather leaves it for DeGroot. DeGroot sends it around the boards to be played by Reed Johnson. Johnson up to Besh, and he fans on the pass, and Hensley intercepts. Here comes Nick Hoy for the Homestead Spartans. He is onside. He drops for Wells, and Huntington will receive the puck. And Zaremba now breaking away from Johnson. Zaremba in the zone. Zaremba with a shot. Pad save by Lay. Good save by Lay on the breakaway as Zaremba sends it around the boards to be played by number 25. That is Robertson. McClung in the corner now, pressured by Huntington. He leaves it for Zaremba as Zaremba's tied up with Huntington. McClung pressured by Besh and Hoy. McClung gets it over to Woods. Woods centering feed to Zaremba, does not go. And Robertson has it behind his net. Robertson up to McClung. McClung shot tipped on net by Zaremba. A rebound chance by Robertson. The puck is loose in the crease. They are finding it, and finally Lay finds the puck and covers it. 12:01 left in this first period. Tie up off the draw. It is won by the Spartans. Hensley keeps it at the point for the Saints as Nick James has it. His centering feed does not go. As Kohlmeyer misses the poke check, here comes McNeil, but it is poked away by Hensley. Griffin Knipscher gets it out of the zone as Kohlmeyer takes it behind his net in the corner. Couture with it now. He sends it on the net. Pad save by Allen. With speed now, Nick James, but the play is offside. No whistle yet. Louis Knipscher with it now. He is bumped off accidentally by McClung. As James has it for the Saints. He'll get it into the zone to be played by Doherty. And McNeil has it now. He is coming up the far boards and tries to get it around Zemansky. But it is going to be played by Louis Knipscher. Knipscher in the zone, but it is whistled down for an offsides. And play is going to be outside of the Homestead zone. So shot off the faceoff by Nicole as Johnson has it for the Spartans. Johnson tries to hit Jeanette, is able to get it through. And Jeanette gets it up to Arnold. DeGroot has it in his own zone, up to McClung. And Nicole and Kuharski battling for the puck along the boards. And Arnold sends it in. McClung behind the net now. He has it. He will get it up the near boards to Josh Kuharski. As Kuharski hits Zemansky in the skates. And he stays out of the zone. Woods with it now. He is poked by Nicole at center ice. As Ben James now has it for the Saints at the point. He will bank it off the boards to Zaremba. Zaremba with it now. A stick save by Lay. And Woods puts it into the corner. Good played by Zaremba. Woods at the point with the shot tipped in front. He scores! That might have been tipped twice, as Ben James initially tipped the shot from Woods, as I believe it could have been tipped a second time by Zaremba. Either way, it's in the net, and it's a 1-0 Saints lead. Off the faceoff now, it is Zaremba and Wells battling for the puck along the boards as Woods gets it from Hensley. Woods with the shot, pad saved by Lay. Zaremba trying to feed the slot, nobody there. Ben Wells with it now, he chips it off and inside the Saint zone, and Woods gets it up to Zaremba. Wagner with it now in the corner, pressured by Huntington. It is in the feet of Wagner as Hoy's battling to get it loose and out. Zaremba with it now, his shot off the post. A bad angle shot found a way through the pad of Lay, but the post is unkind on that shot, as Kohlmeyer is unable to keep it alive at the point. The group with it now for the Saints. He tries to deke around Hoy, but Hoy pokes it. And Louis Knipscher has it for the Saints. The shot off the stick and helmet of Lay. Nick James up to Kohlmeyer with the shot wide of the net. Sather finds Louis Knipscher with the shot. It's loose and it's in the net. He scores! I believe it was Nick James who banked it in off the rebound play. It is 2-0 in favor of the Bishop Dwenger Saints. Kohlmeyer at center ice. He leaves it for Nick James as he gets it inside the zone. Louis Knipscher with it now as he is poked. And here is Hartle at center ice. He gets it over to Couture. Couture inside the zone. Gets around to Groot. Couture with the shot. And that hits the netting and out of play. So face-off outside of the Bishop Dwenger zone is going to be Nicole to the face-off dot for Homestead. It is won by Nicole and sent into the zone by Johnson. Johnson tries to hit Doherty. And Jeanette has it at center ice. Benjamin James takes it behind his net, pressured by Arnold. It is in the feet of McClung, and is now along the far boards. As Ben James trying to desperately get it out. And we are going to have a penalty on the play. It is going to be a knee on Woods. So Woods gets the gate for Neen. And the ref will change it to a trip. So penalty changes from a knee to a trip. Either way, it is a Homestead power play, and Huntington keeps it alive at the point. Couture trying to get Wells, does not go. Hoy along the corner now, his shot off the glove of Allen, and sent around the boards by Kohlmeyer. Wells keeps it alive for the Spartans, and his shot goes well above the net as Bauer is able to keep it in. It is finally poked to center ice by Robertson, but Couture brings it right back in. So he gets around Kohlmeyer. Couture shoots, scores! So a drive-by backhand by Couture. It's a power play goal. It is now 2-1. Faceoff is won by Louis Knipscher, and he gets into the zone. Knipscher with the backhand, stick save, and it's in the glove of Lay. Tied up on the faceoff now. It is Arnold losing it. And it is a shot on net by Knipscher, and that is going to be saved by Lay. So 5:50 left in this first period. There's going to be a faceoff to the left of Lay as Hoy faces Zemansky. It is won by Zemansky. And Knipscher almost gets a shot off the faceoff. Hoy with it now with speed up the near boards. As Hoy gets around, tries to get it to the point, but Knipscher intercepts. He tries to hit Wagner. Pass does not go, and that is going to be whistled down for an icing. Hoy to the faceoff against Louis Knipscher. It is won by Hoy. And Johnson has it at the point. Gives it to Hoy. It's in his feet, and Louis Knipscher comes away with it. He gets around Johnson and Nicole. And Louis Knipscher backhand just goes through the crease. Could have possibly walked the line on that one. Louis Knipscher's shot wide of the net. Knipscher with it again. Shot, stick saved by Lay. It's going to be sent around the boards by Johnson. Knipscher centering feed is poked on net by number 15, Shelby Woods, but Lay gets the pads down, closes the 5-hole, and covers the puck. Face-off is shot on net by Kuharski. And Couture is racing McClung, floor control. McClung gets there first. He passes over to number 14, Josh Woods. And Ben James has it. His shot is blocked. And a rebound chance by Kuharski goes in. Off the face-off now, it is Sather. Inside the zone, he loses it to Hartle. Huntington over to McNeil. And Josh Woods banks it off the boards. He played by Kuharski, and he was poked by Hartle. Josh Woods unable to keep it inside the zone. That is going to go all the way down for an icing. .408 left in the first period. Face-off to the left of Lay is won by Robertson as he gets it into the corner to be played by Zaremba. At the center ice now is Robertson. He turns it over to Hoy. Hoy had to hit the brakes as Wells was offsides. And a big hit there by Wells on Zaremba. And the group will play for the Saints. Hoy's backhand is on net, but nobody there for the rebound. And Roach sends it around to be played by Robertson in the corner. Hensley gets it up to Zaremba. Zaremba in the zone. Tries to stuff it, but Lay keeps the pad down. And a shot from the point is in the slot. And Louis Knipser has it behind the net. He will turn around and fire, be saved by Lay. As Roach banks it off the boards to be played by Hoy. Hoy pressured heavily by the Saints. DeGroot up to Louis Knipser with a shot. Stick saved by Lay. And rebound is in the pads of Lay, and he will hold on. With 2:36 left in the first period, it is 3-1 in favor of Bishop Dwenger. Face-off is won by Zemansky, and Griffin Knipser almost shoots it off the draw as Doherty gets it up to Couture, but he is poked by Kohlmeyer. Bauer bumped off Louis Knipser for control. Play is going to be whistled down for an icing. And the faceoff is going to be just to the left of Lay with 2:13 left in the first period. Zemansky loses the faceoff to McNeil as Louis Knipser has it now. He tries to get around. The shot is off the side of the net. Louis Knipser behind the net now, looking for an open lane to pass to. Gets it over to Knipser. And McClung has it at the point. He bounces it off the boards. Doherty intercepts. And here is Couture. Couture now, his shot is blocked or saved by Allen. And we are going to have McNeil as he ran the goaltender. While we get things sorted out here, we will be right back with more first period action here on SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
We are back here at the Parkview Sport and Ice House. We are getting things straightened out after Allen was run on the play, as it looks like McNeil is going to get the gate for goaltender interference, and then possibly number 6 for the Saints. That is Zemansky's possibly going to get a double minor for roughing. We have a minute 43 left in the first period. It is Bishop Dwenger up by a score of 3-1, as it was Zaremba got the score going. Then Nick James converts, making it 2-0 in favor of the Bishop Dwenger Saints, but Couture answers for the Homestead Spartans, making it 2-1, and then Kuharski scores to make it a 3-1 lead for the Bishop Dwenger Saints. We have a Homestead power play. Off the draw now. Here is Hoy sending feed to Wells. Wells loses his balance on the shot. And Hoy has it again. Hoy's backhand is saved by Allen. Bauer pressured behind his own net. Hoy comes back to help. And here comes Hoy at center ice. So Hoy takes it behind the net now. He will get it up to Bauer at the point. Bauer over to Couture with the shot off the post. Couture up to Bauer. Bauer shot blocked by Ben James. Couture off. And a shot from Bauer also finds iron, and Huntington gets it over to Bauer. Bauer keeps it in as he wraps it around the boards to be played by Hensley. And he is pressured by Hoy. Couture intercepts, and Nick James will get it out of the zone. With 27 seconds left in the period. Huntington over to Bauer. Bauer up to Nicole. And Josh Kuharski sends it down ice. Be played by Lay with 7 seconds left in the period. Huntington flips it on net, but it is wide. That will do it for the first period. Bishop Dwenger leads by a score of 3-1. We will be right back at SummitCitySports.com.
How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Beautiful baby, you're sweeter than strawberry pie. Just like the morning, your smile brings the sunshine.
The Parkview Family Birthing Centers, with everything you need for baby, plus birth planners, expert physicians, midwives, and more for you.
I'm a Parkview mom.
You can be too. Learn more at parkviewmom.com.
We are back here at the Parkview Sport One Ice House getting ready for second period action between the Homestead Spartans and the Bishop Dwenger Saints. And we have some corrections on the penalties of the previous play, as it looks like McNeil did go to the box for goaltender interference, and it looks like McClung went to the box for roughing for Bishop Dwenger, and Zemansky picks up another 2 minutes for the Saints, resulting in a power play for Homestead. And we have a final of Summit City 4 and the Leo Lions 3. The game just ended as Summit City takes down the best team in the city currently, improving their record to 4-3-0 on tonight's win. So Homestead, is going to have a 16-second man advantage, as it is going to be a face-off win for Robertson, and Doherty has it for the Spartans. Couture with it now. He is bumped off the play by Zaremba, as Hensley gets it out to center ice, and the Saints return to full strength. Hensley with the shot is blockered away by Lay. Wagner over to Zaremba. Pressure by Doherty. Zaremba backhand does not go. Wagner has it, but play is whistled down. We are going to have a penalty on the play, as it looks like Zaremba is going to get the gate for tripping. So Zaremba to the box. It is yet another Homestead power play. 14:24 left in the second period. Off the faceoff, it is Hoy winning it off the tie-up with Louis Knipscher. Hoy inside the zone. Hoy backhands it, trying to hit Besh, but the play does not go. And Hoy has it in the corner. Hoy backhand off the glove of Allen. Hoy banging away at control, and the Saints come in to defend Allen. Play still alive. Bauer with the shot, tipped wide of the net by Besh, as it is sent down ice to be played by Louis Knipscher. Knipscher with the spinorama, and it is wide of the net. Knipscher up to Nick James, the shot, stick save by Lay. And Hensley gets it into the zone. Play whistled down as Nick James was holding the puck, trying to kill as much time as he could. So ref deemed the puck dead, And play whistle down with 59 seconds left in the penalty kill to the Saints. 13:23 left in the second period. Face-off is going to be inside the zone and to the left of Lay. Face-off won by Nicole. Zemanski tries to get it from Doherty, unable to go. As Nicole has it, he loses his stick. As Couture has it for the Spartans. He is pressured by DeGroot. He gets it up to Roach with the shot blocked in front by Zemanski. And Doherty will have it for the Spartans. And he is pressured by Kuharski. Kuharski center and feed to Zemanski with the shot. Glove saved by Lay. .48 left in the second period. 23 seconds left in the penalty kill to the Saints. A lot of extracurricular activities after the whistle. Nicole to the faceoff and Robertson. We are going to have Nicole thrown out of the faceoff circle and Couture comes in. Couture wins the faceoff. Roach has it. He will send it around the boards to be played at the point by Hensley. And Hensley with a shot, stick saved by Lay. And Sather gets up to DeGroot with the shot wide of the net. Hensley up to Robertson, sticked away by Roach. And Bishop Dwenger will return to full strength. Doherty with it in the slot, loses control, but gets it up to Hartle. And DeGroot has it for the Saints inside their own zone. He will bank it off the boards to be played by Doherty. And Roach will send it around inside of the Saints zone. Hensley with it now inside his own zone. As he tries to get it over to Sather. Sather still has it at center ice. He gets it up to Hensley. Hensley gets around Roach but loses it in his feet. And Sather unable to keep it in. DeGroot tries to get Zaremba. Here is Zaremba now. He is poked by Roach, but Zaremba still has it along the boards. He is poked by Nicole. Hensley's pressured along the near boards. Nicole gets it out. DeGroot over to Hensley. And Hensley flips it into the zone to be played by James. Nicole over to Couture. Couture sends it down ice. That is going to roll on net, and Allen has to make the save. Kohlmeyer coming away with it now up center ice. He gets around Hoy. And Hoy hits him with the hit there. And inside the zone is Roach, and Hoy has it now. He is bumped off by Allen. Griffin Knipscher with it now. You see he's poked by Hoy. Hoy pokes it to center ice to be played by James. And James banks it off to be intercepted by Hoy. Hoy getting around the Saints defense, but he is tied up. And he regains control along the corner. And we are going to have another penalty on Bishop Dwenger. As it looks like Nick James is going to get the gate for the Saints. And Hoy as well. He is going to go to the box. So it looks like coincidental minors for the Homestead Spartans and the Bishop Dwenger Saints. So play is still going to be 5-on-5 with 10:19 left in the second period. Face off to the right of Allen. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. That's 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for all of your game highlights and live sports streaming events. And don't forget to tune in every Wednesday night for Fort Wayne Amateur Hockey Association High School Division here on Summit City Sports, starting at 6:40. And don't forget to tune in Fridays night for high school football, where we feature all 5 SAC games. Face-off won by Kuharski. And Johnson has it at the point for the Spartans. His shot is tipped wide of the net. And Zemansky has it for the Saints. He is poked by Hartle. As Zemansky gets it back. Zemansky at center ice. He gets into the zone. Play onside. Zemansky pressured by Hartle. Zemansky looking for someone in the slot, but unable to get the pass to go. Hartle gains control, and he gets it into the Bishop Dwenger zone. Bumped off the play heavily by DeGroot. McClung has it along the corner. He was pressured by Couture. McClung with it now. He takes it behind his net and gets around Hartle. Play whistled down as the net came off. So 9:16 left in the second period. Face-off is going to be outside of the zone. This looks like it's going to be Nicole against Robertson. Robertson shoots it off the face-off over to Zaremba. Zaremba gets inside the zone to be pressured by Arnold and Bauer. Robertson over to Zaremba. A flipping puck is in the feet of Zaremba. He is poked at the last second by Bauer. Zaremba loses control of the puck, gets it up to Reibold from Nicole. Icing negated. Wagner in the zone now. He carries it into the corner. But Bauer sends it around to be played by Robertson. And Zaremba has it now, pressured by Nicole. Zaremba over to Robertson, centering feed, sticked away by Bauer. A shot from Hensley is blocked, and another shot from Hensley goes wide as he tried to get Zaremba to tip it in. Hensley at the point. Hensley looking for another tip from Zaremba, unable to get to go. Play whistled down as I believe the net came off. As the net did come off, play whistled down. 8:09 left in the second period. Face-off won by James, and a shot from Wagner off the pad of play and into the corner. Johnson loses control of the puck to McClung at the point. McClung bumped off the play by McNeil. Ben James has it. He tries to hit Sather. And Sather has it for the Saints, bumped off by Nicole as Huntington clears it out of the crease. Kohlmeyer loses it to McNeil, and here comes McNeil at center ice. McNeil to Couture, poked away by Wagner. Johnson keeps it and wraps it around the boards. Sather over to McClung. Up to Wagner, and Wagner sends it over to Sather. Sather coming in the zone, trying to split the D. He is poked by Johnson. And McNeil gets it to center ice before losing control to Kohlmeyer. Here comes Knipscher. He is bumped off the play by Huntington. As here is Griffin Knipscher. A big hit there on him by Wells. Couture has it for the Spartans. His shot is blocked in front. Couture with the shot. He scores! That is Couture's second of the night. It is 3-2 in favor of the Bishop Dwenger Saints. Face off one by Louis Knipscher. He gets it into the zone. Knipscher along the near boards now. Coy wraps it around to be saved by DeGroot at the point. DeGroot flips it further in to be played by Louis Knipscher. Louis gets around the defense over to Hensley, but it's in the skates. And Doherty sends it around. Louis Knipscher has it for the Saints. He takes it behind the net with a wraparound attempt, but Besh pokes it away. Here now a 3-on-1 for the Saints. Besh with the shot, saved by Allen. So a 3-on-1 opportunity. Besh elects to shoot the puck, and it's an easy glove save for Allen. .55 left in the second period, and it is a face-off to the right of Allen. Behind the net now, it is McNeil trying to find a centering feed. As McClung has it in the corner, he gets it over to Zaremba. Zaremba banks it off the boards, trying to hit Kuharski. Kuharski has it in the corner, but play is whistled down. I believe that is going to be whistled down for an icing with 5:34 left in the second period. Tied up on the faceoff, it is won and sent to the corner by Nick James. McClung behind the net gets it over to Kuharski. Kuharski pressured by McNeil. Icing waved off as Roach sends it around the boards to be played by Jeanette. Kuharski has it for the Saints. He sends it around to be played by Arnold. And Kuharski knocks Doherty off the play. McClung with it inside the zone. Play on the delayed offside. So McClung looking to get a play set up. And he has it at center ice. McClung flips it further into the zone. At the point now, Ben James wraps it around to be played by Zaremba. Zaremba forgets the puck, and it is going to be played by Roach. And Doherty has it for the Homestead Spartans. He will flip it out of the zone and up to Jeanette. Jeanette loses it to McClung. And here comes Ben James. He will shoot it on net. Stick save by Lay, and play whistled down. Four minutes even remaining in the second period. It is now 3-2 in favor of the Bishop Dwenger Saints. Face-off won by James, but McNeil gets around him and steals the puck. Couture with it now in the far corner. Centers it. He scores! Hartle! Hartle gets a pass from Couture, puts it between the legs of Allen, and it's now a 3-3 game. Face-off won by Ben James as Wagner gets it inside the zone, and around the boards to be played by Huntington. James gets it up to Sater over to Wagner. And McNeil has it for the Spartans. Hartle at center ice, it's in his feet, loses it to Huntington. And here's Wagner with the Saints as he is inside the zone. Wagner with the shot off the post. Along the near boards now in the corner and unable to keep it in play as the puck goes out. So faceoff will remain inside the Homestead zone with 3:05 left in the second period. Looks like it is going to be Louis Knipscher for the Saints into the faceoff circle, and he will be going against, looks like Hoy for the Spartans. Faceoff won by Knipscher. Robertson with the shot blocked by Johnson. And Doherty with it now. He will fan on the pass. Louis Knipscher steals it. As he is along the far boards, he is stripped of the puck, and Hoy has it for the Spartans. He will get it down ice. Icing waved off as Kohlmeyer has it now for the Saints. He gets it up to Louis Knipscher, and Knipscher tries to get it out of the zone. Kohlmeyer flips it up into the Spartan zone. A big hit there by Hoy. We are going to have a penalty on the play as Kohlmeyer gets it over to Zanansky. And play is going to be whistled down as it's going to be a tripping call on Hoy. So Hoy to the box for tripping with 2:16 left in the second period. Faceoff will be just outside of the Bishop Dwenger zone. Faceoff won by the Saints as it is Hensley with it behind the net. Hensley over to McClung. McClung up to Griffin Knipscher. He gets it up to Hensley. As Hensley gets it over to Kuharski. Kuharski back to McClung, and McClung gets it back to Kuharski. Kuharski over to Nick James with the shot. He scores! Power play goal! And it's 4-3 Bishop Dwenger. That it will be Nick James' second of the night. That is now 4-3 in favor of the Bishop Dwenger Saints. Hartle at center ice, loses it to Louis Knipscher, and Roach has it for the Spartans. Now he gets it up to McNeil. He is bumped off the play by McClung. Bauer wraps it around the boards to be played by Hensley. He will send it back around to the other side. Played by McClung. Along the boards now is Hensley. Hensley tries to get it over to Louis Knipscher. And here comes Couture for the Spartans. Couture with a shot, stick save. It is almost in the net. It is sent wide by the Bishop Dwenger defense. Hensley bumped off the play, and here's Roach, gets it along the near boards. And Roach wraps it around to the other side to be played by Kuharski. Kuharski bumped off by Hoy. Hoy coming down, trying to get some speed. He loses it, and here is Zemansky. Kuharski looking now, pressured by Hoy. Zemansky with a shot wide of the net. Kuharski has it for the Saints. Hoy will flip it to center ice as Woods knocks it down. That will do it for the second period as Bishop Dwenger leads by a score of 4-3. And we will be back with the third period here on SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
With active science, just the overall objective of having better physical activity along with gaining knowledge and wisdom, it aligns with everything I stand for, with clear-eye view and having a determined belief, earned dreams and a focused vision. So I got Grace the Magnificent here with me. So we're gonna go through a little activity. What I want you to do is try to get past me, NFL linebacker. You get past me, I'll do 10 jumping jacks. But if I tag you, then you do 10 jumping jacks, and then we'll flip it around and see if I can get past you, all right?
All right.
All right. Blue 42. Oh. Two. Count it out.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Friday Night Lights. Fort Wayne football from the comfort of your own home, or when you're on the go. The same night the pigskin touches the end zone, or is stopped dead in its tracks. 10 teams, 5 games, one website, SummitCitySports.com. Live stream high school games, score updates, and news hub for all Fort Wayne area athletics. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and SummitCitySports.com.
While the expansion of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse is enhancing the experience for athletes around the area, Parkview Sports Medicine is doing the same inside of the expansion, introducing the brand new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic, providing immediate access to the entire PSM team for athletes all around the region.
We have this team that we can take care of them from the moment they come in, present with their injury, take them all the way through to the point where they're ready to be back to the performance level that they came in pre-injury. We can provide just about anything that any of your walk-in clinics provide, but we definitely focus on musculoskeletal issues.
The Ortho Express Clinic meets athletes where they're at and when they're playing. The entire PSM team will be at an athlete's fingertips. Additionally, the clinic houses the region's only DEXA body composition assessment and a sports dietitian who can work with athletes on their dietary needs.
Some athletes, it might be a difference in their starting position. You know, they might see a number and say, wow, you know, I had no idea that was my body composition. How can I change this? And sometimes just seeing numbers is more motivating than just talking about, you know, maybe their calorie amount that they're taking in.
The advantage to having an Ortho Express clinic is the diversity of the hours. So people who have non-traditional work schedules should be able to get in. I think having athlete access on the athletic trainer side in the trenches, so to speak, and having them be able to get a hold of us or maybe send us a note and saying, hey, this patient's coming in, this is what I'm worried about, and gives us a heads up.
Whether it's the use of treatment tables, the radiology room, cold whirlpool tank, or the traditional exam room, the Ortho Express Clinic gives patients a seamless experience all under one roof.
This is the type of facility you see in professional and high-level Division I athletics where you have everything right in one place. So if an athlete gets hurt playing basketball or volleyball on the other side, within the same facility they can get their physical therapy or an x-ray if needed just to rule out a fracture. That's stuff you hear about in the NFL, stuff you hear about at high-level colleges where kids just went downstairs and got an x-ray at halftime. We can actually do that in-house now. So it makes us kind of a state-of-the-art, unique facility.
Pilates therapy is using the Pilates technique in a therapeutic way. Pilates itself is just using, we would use equipment, Pilates equipment, to work on precise movement patterns in the Pilates method in that rehabilitation process. The benefit of doing Pilates with the therapy, the biggest benefit is to work on smaller muscle groups and precise movement patterns that you're going to get with using the Pilates method. In this method, if you just come in with low back pain, or you have some shoulder pain, or you have some other pains that aren't surgically repaired, the Pilates method is very effective in utilizing those smaller muscle groups that are attached from the core into the shoulders or to the hips to strengthen from the inside out. It very much works posture. In this day and age, posture is a huge thing with people, sitting at desks, keeping the head forward.
Anybody can benefit from Pilates. Definitely athletes, performers, dancers, gymnasts, but you also people, chronic pain, back pain, shoulder pain, teenagers, even women going through pregnancy or postpartum can also benefit from Pilates.
Pilates is for everyone, and including men, especially men. Men get tight as they age, decreasing flexibility in the hamstrings, in their spine. Now you have many professional athletes doing Pilates, LeBron James, Jake Arrieta, Antonio Brown, and they're finding the benefits of getting the elongation of the muscles and the strengthening and the balance and the control that helps them during their sport. And we are the only clinic in Fort Wayne that services both physical therapy and Pilates at the same time, that you can get a Pilates-based rehabilitation.
We are back at the Parkview Sport One Ice House for a brief review of how we've gotten this far. Scoring for the Bishop Dwenger Saints is, first goal of the night was scored by number 8. That would be Michael Zaremba. And then second goal for the Saints was scored by Nick James. The third tally for the Saints was scored by Josh Kuharski. And then Nick James picks up his second of the night, making it a 4-3 lead for the Bishop Dwenger Saints. Goal scorers for the Homestead Spartans. Couture started the scoring, and he picked up another one late in the second period. And Hartle scored again for the Spartans as he banked it over the glove of Allen, making it a 1-goal differential. Taking a look at the scores from earlier tonight, it was Carroll defeating the Fort Wayne Bruins by a score of 8-2. And Summit City defeated the Leo Lions by a score of 4-3. Taking a look at next week's events, ladies and gentlemen, reminder that it is Bishop Dwenger versus the Summit City Panthers at 6:40. Then the Carroll Chargers face off against the Homestead Spartans at 7:30. And rounding up the night is the Leo Lions against the Fort Wayne Bruins at 8:40. You can catch all this action at 6:40 and 8:40 here on SummitCitySports.com. And this weekend, November 3rd through the 5th, is the Summit City Classic, where the 6 local area teams will host 16 teams coming across Indiana to see who is number 1 so far in this tournament. Then Wednesday, November 8th is Veterans Night, where the players will honor their relatives for their services in the military. And of course, Wednesday, November 22nd is Youth Hockey Night, where the Fort Wayne Amateur Hockey Association House League teams will show off their skills during the intermissions of the high school hockey games. Taking a look at the goaltending leaders so far in this season, it is Michael Balmer leading the way with 3 wins, 75 saves, a 1.0 goals against average, and a .962 save percentage. He is followed by Kyler Bays of Leo with 2 wins, 80 saves, 1.61 goals against average, and a .941 save percentage. And rounding up third is Stephen Vlot of Bishop Dwenger with 3 wins, 63 saves, a 1.75 goals against average, and a .900 save percentage. And in 4th place is Nick Allen with 2 wins, 53 saves, a 2.37 goals against average, and a .914 save percentage. Rounding up 5th is Connor McKinnon. 2 wins, 103 saves, at 3.02 goals against average, and a .912 save percentage. Then rounding up in 6th place is Benjamin Lair with 1 win, 57 saves, 3.03 goals against average, and a .905 save percentage. And taking a brief look at the goaltending leaders, the top 5 players is number 1, Carter Bonecutter of Leo with 3 goals, 9 assists for 12 points. Lucas Robbins has 2nd place with 7 goals, 2 assists for 9 points. Nick Coy of Homestead is 3rd with 7 goals, 1 assist for 8 points. And Louis Knipscher in 4th place for Bishop Dwenger has 6 goals, 2 assists for 8 points. And rounding up 5th place is Alex Duffus of Carroll with 4 goals, 3 assists for 7 points. And that is a 6-way tie for 5th place between Duffus, Jacob Scott, Devin Perry, Xavier Schell, Zach Leedy, and Tyler Grossman. Taking a look at the standings in team division, it is Leo leading the way now with 5 wins, 1 loss, 1 OT loss for 11 points. Bishop Dwenger still holds 2nd place at 5 wins, 1 loss for 10 points. Summit City improves their record to 4 wins, 3 losses with the victory tonight over Leo for 8 points. Carroll improves their record to 7 points with 3 wins, 3 losses, 1 overtime loss. The Bruins stay in their position with 2 wins, 5 losses for 4 points, and the Homestead Spartans still round up 6th place with 1 win, 5 losses for a total of 2 points. We'll be right back here on SummitCitySports.com.
How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Beautiful baby, you're sweeter than strawberry pie. Just like the morning, your smile brings the sunshine.
The Parkview Family Birthing Centers, with everything you need for baby, plus birth planners, expert physicians, midwives, and more for you.
I'm a Parkview mom.
You can be too. Learn more at parkviewmom.com.
Off the draw, it is Louis Knipscher with the shot. Pat saved by Lay. Rebound way in the slot. And the net has come off. Nine seconds in, Dwenger already with a huge opportunity to extend the lead to 2, but the puck is cleared out of the slot. Net comes off the moorings and plays whistled down. McNeil off the draw, gets it to Doherty, and Doherty up to Couture, but it is stolen by Louis Knipscher. Knipscher cuts to the slot, and a shot is stick saved by Lay. Couture with it now. He is coming up with speed. He's got Hartle with him. Couture with the shot wide of the net. Doherty keeps it alive. He will send it on net. Glove saved by Allen. 14:23 left in the third period. Face-off one by Robertson. He gets it into the corner and wraps around to be played at the point by Huntington. Huntington banks it off the boards, and McClung intercepts. He gets up to Wagner. Wagner cannot control the play as it is back down in the Bishop Dwenger zone. McClung loses it to Besh. Josh Woods will send it back to McClung, pressured by Besh. Wagner receives it off the boards, and down the ice he goes. As he has it behind the net now, looking for a centering feed. Does not get it, and Zaremba has it now. He will get it back to Wagner. And McClung with a shot, stick saved by Lay. Woods unable to keep it in. Here comes Wells. Wells inside the zone with a shot. Easy glove saved by Allen. So face-off is going to be to the left of Allen, as it is going to be Ben James against Nicole. Face-off won by James, and DeGroot will send it around the boards, intercepted by Bauer. He is bumped off the play by Griffin Knipscher, and James sends it down ice. That will be whistled down for an icing. 13-12 left in the third period. Bishop Dwenger still leads by a score of 4-3. So face-off back inside the Bishop Dwenger zone and is going to be to the right of Allen. Face-off off the tie-up is sent into the corner by Benjamin James. Hensley gets it over to Kuharski. Kuharski loses and fans on the pass, but Hensley picks it up, and Hensley's inside the zone. Hensley's centering feet is sticked away by Lay, and he will hang on. So face-off will come out of the Homestead zone. We have a penalty on the play as it looks like number 17, Griffin Knipser, goes to the box, possibly for slashing the goaltender after the play. So it's a Homestead power play as McClung has it along the corner. He is pressured by Hoy. Couture tries to get it to Hoy, but Kohlmeyer sends it back around. Couture has it. Couture poked away by Louis Knipser. Wells with the shot. He scores! It's a power play goal, and Wells ties the game at 4. So a power play goal from Wells. It is 4-4. McClung up to Zemanski. Cannot get it to go. McClung has it inside his own zone. He will send it around the boards down the ice, and that will be an icing. And faceoff will be to the right of Allen. Robertson will be to the faceoff for the Saints. He will be against Nick Hoy. Faceoff is going to be won by Robertson, and it's in the feet of McClung. Hoy with it now. Hoy cutting the slot, hits the post! Wells with it now, tries to get it to Besh, but McClung knocks it away. McClung wraps it around the boards up to Zemanski, and he is poked by Hoy. Hoy poked by Robertson. And Hoy gets it from Roach. And he will send it into the zone. Icing is going to be called on the play. So faceoff will go all the way back down into the Homestead zone. It is going to be to the right of Lay. Faceoff is won by Nicole, and Hartle will get it off the boards to Nicole, and he tries to get it up, but knocked away by Ben James. Kuharski scores! Kuharski's second of the night. As Bishop Dwenger regains the 1-goal lead, it is now 5-4. So Kuharski with the backhand over the glove of Lay. They regain the lead. 11:29 left in the third period. We are going to be in for a roller coaster of a ride to finish out this game. Kuharski tries to hit Ben James, but the puck comes out of the zone. Woods pressured by Arnold. He will drop it intercepted by Nicole as it is in the skate of Allen. And we will have a whistle on the play as Nicole kept poking away at Allen's blocker, trying to get the puck loose. We will have some penalties on the play. So Nicole gets the gate for roughing. And the Bishop Dwenger Saints also get a penalty on the play. It is going to be a cross-checking minder. And we would get 5-on-5 action. With 11:07 left in the third period. Face-off inside the zone is going to be won by Kuharski. McClung sends it around to James. Wagner with it now, trying to get some separation from McNeil. Cannot get it to go. And here comes Couture. Couture inside the zone, sent off the play by DeGroot. Big hit there by McNeil. Wagner coming away with it. Wagner inside the zone. He shoots it, but is blocked by Couture. McClung sends it around to be played by Kuharski. Play is going to be whistled as Doherty end up skating into the net. Face-off won by Hoy as Doherty sends it around to be played by Wells. Wells pressured by Kohlmeyer. Hoy almost gets it out. Doherty with it now, sends it up to Hoy. As Nick James gets it back to center ice to be played by Bauer. Hoy over to Wells. Robertson gets it over, turns it over to Hoy, and Sather gets it to center. He loses control to be played by Besh. The play is whistled down for and offside. 9:56 left in the third period. As I said, we are going to be in for a roller coaster of a ride between penalties and goals. With the remaining time left in this game, face-off is shot off the draw by Robertson and inside the Homestead zone. Sather banks it off the boards, but stolen by Hoy. Hoy getting around the Bishop Dwenger defense. Sees has it in the corner. Hoy centering feed to Besh. Does not go. Bauer with the shot. Blocked by Robertson. Robertson flips it to center ice to be played by Doherty. Doherty up to Hoy. Hoy flips it into the zone. And here is number 18. There is Nick James. It is in his feet. And that will be sent around the boards. And behind the net, he will take it over to Hensley. Hensley back over to James. James back to Hensley. And Roach keeps it alive. Big hit there by Louis Knitzer. Couture with it now. Bumps off balance. As it is now inside. Turns out it was in the glove of Hensley. Play whistled down. So face-off to the right of Allen. It is won by Louis Knipscher. And Roach sends it back around to be played by Couture. And Zemansky comes away with it. He gets it up ice with speed. Zemansky inside the zone. McNeil behind the net now, trying to get it up to center ice. Excuse me. There's play by Couture. Hartle with it now, bumped off and sent into the zone. McNeil pressured by McClung, and Roach has it. His pass is blocked by Kuharski, and DeGroot has it now. DeGroot inside the zone. He will bank it off the glass inside the bench, and play is whistled down with 8:07 left in this third period. Faceoff will be just outside of the Homestead zone. Faceoff is going to be won by Benjamin James, and it'll be flipped into the zone by McClung. Wagner loses control to Roach. And here is Hoy. Hoy trying to get Wells. It is intercepted, and here comes Hoy. Hoy inside the zone. He will take it to the boards, hit the brakes, gets it up to Besh with the tip on net. That is sticked away by McClung. DeGroot turns it over to Hoy, but a big hit there by DeGroot on Hoy, and Wells has it for Homestead. McClung pressured by Wells along the corner now. Besh comes in to help, puck loose along the boards, and Wagner comes away with it. Wagner pressured by Hoy. Hoy steals it, and he is poke checked by Wagner, and it is out of the zone, but sent back in, delayed offsides. Bishop Dwenger looks to reset. Centering pass from Wagner hits Besh, but it does able to come out. Here is Kuharski coming away with it. Kuharski inside the zone, be played by Hartle. Nick James with speed inside the zone. Here he comes along the circle now. Tries to get it to McClung, cannot get it to go. Kohlmeyer over to Robertson, and he will send it inside the zone. That is going to be waved off as icing was canceled out. Robertson with a backhand blocker saved by Lay. Kohlmeyer sends it back to Robertson. Robertson wraps it around to Griffin Knipscher. Nick James keeps it alive for the Saints. That is Kohlmeyer with it now. Kohlmeyer with the shot, easy save by Lay. Here comes McNeil down ice. He comes. He is inside the zone. He is poked by Hensley. We are going to have a penalty on the play as Hensley gets the box for interference. So Hensley gets the gate for interference. 5:43 left in this third period. It is 5-4 in favor of the Bishop Dwenger Saints, and it's a Homestead power play. To the faceoff is Hoy against Zaremba. Faceoff is won by Zaremba, and DeGroot cannot get it out. Bauer over to Couture. Couture looking for options, drops it to Bauer. Bauer with a shot, tipped on net, and Wells almost knocks it in, but a good play by McClung to knock it into the corner and sends it down ice. Zaremba steals it from Bauer, and Zemansky cannot handle the pass. And here comes Couture for the Spartans. He is inside the zone, takes it along the near boards. He is pressured by McClung. Couture to Hoy, back to Couture. Wells with the rebound attempt. It is in the legs of Allen. He will hang on, and we will have a whistle face-off inside the Bishop Dwenger zone to the right of Allen. 1:17 left in the power play for the Spartans. 5 minutes even remaining in the game. Off the faceoff, it is a shot from McNeil. And Kohlmeyer sends it down ice. Lay plays it behind his net over to McNeil. McNeil coming down now inside the Saints zone. As James loses his balance, Huntington keeps it alive. McNeil trying to hit Hartle, cannot get to the Besh with a shot. Fans on it, Hartle with a shot blocked by Ben James. Bauer keeps it in. And we will have yet another penalty on the Bishop Dwenger Saints, as it possibly is going to be Kuharski going to the box for holding. So 30 seconds left in the first penalty to Bishop Dwenger. It is now a 5-on-3 power play in favor of the Homestead Spartans. We have a timeout called by the Homestead Spartans as they look to tie this game up with 4:19 left in this period. We will be right back with more action here on SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
We are back for the rest of the third period, hopefully, with the 5-on-3 power play coming up for the Homestead Spartans, as it is a face-off win by Hoy. Couture over to Bauer. Bauer back to Couture. Couture with a shot blocked by McClung. Couture over to Wells with a shot. Stick save by Robertson. Doherty with it now. He will send it on net. And Louis Knipscher has it for the Saints. He gets around Doherty. And Louis Knipscher with a shot saved by Lay. 6 seconds left in the first penalty to the Saints. A minute 30 in the second penalty to the Saints with 3:49 left in this third period. It is still 5-4 in favor of Bishop Dwenger. Off the faceoff, it's a deke by Hoy. Hoy with speed inside the zone. Here comes Hoy. He leaves it for Couture with the shot. Saved by Allen. It is now 5-on-4 in favor of the Homestead Spartans as they now come down to a one-man advantage. Faceoff is won by Wells. Bauer with it now. He gets to Hoy with a shot wide of the net. Doherty keeps it alive. Couture in the corner. Couture up to Doherty. His shot is wide of the net. McClung sends it off the boards. We will have a whistle as the net is off. Face-off will be to the right of Allen. Face-off won by Hoy. Wells with it now. He gets it over to Bauer. Bauer back to Couture. Couture along the corner now. Up to Bauer. Off the boards to Couture. Couture over to Wells. Wells with a shot above the net. Bauer to Couture to Hoy. Hoy pressured by Nick James. Hoy pass intercepted by Robertson, and he will send it down. 30 seconds left in the penalty kill to the Saints. This will be a huge momentum opportunity for the Saints if they can manage to kill this off. Hoy coming down the ice. He gets around Zemansky. As Hoy gets it back to Bauer. Bauer the shot sticked up away by Zemansky. And we will have a net displacement. .14 seconds left in the penalty to Kuharski. 2:34 left in the game. 5-4 still Bishop Dwenger lead. To the faceoff is Zemansky against McNeil. Faceoff is in the feet of the linesman. McNeil with it now. He still has control. And McClung gets there. He will get it to center ice. 4 seconds left in the penalty kill, and they kill off the 5-on-3. 2:19 left in the third period. McNeil inside the zone. McNeil over to Nicole. Can I get to go? Besh keeps it alive for the Spartans. Kuharski with it now. He will carry it up to center ice. Kuharski banks it off the boards inside the Spartan zone. 1:50 left in this game. McClung with it now. McClung backhand is intercepted, and here comes the Spartans. Besh coming in the zone with it. Besh with a shot, stick saved by Allen. Nicole trying to center it. McClung intercepts. And Huntington cannot keep it in. Huntington up to Nicole. Nicole fans on the pass to Besh. And James will send it into the zone. Huntington back to Doherty. Doherty coming out of the zone. Gets around 3 of the Saints. He is inside the zone. Doherty cut into the middle. Intercepted by it. It is loose. Puck is loose, but the ref loses sight of it. Play whistled down. Face-off is going to be to the right of Allen with 1:05 left in this third period. Excuse me. Lay goes to the bench as Homestead gets the extra attacker. Net empty for the Spartans. It is now 6-on-5 in favor of the Spartans. Faceoff is won by Louis Knipscher. Knipscher goes for the empty net. That will go all the way down for an icing. .56 left in this third period. Nobody knows how this is going to turn out. It could still remain the same, or Homestead can tie this. Outcome uncertain. As both centers are going to be chased from the circle. It is Wells against Robertson. Faceoff is tied up. Couture with it now. Couture circles. He loses it to McClung. And Louis Knipscher with it now. Louis aims from that. He scores! So Louis Knipscher hits the empty net. It is 6-4 with 44 seconds left. That should almost certainly put this game away. But 44 seconds is still plenty of time, believe it or not. Nick James with it now inside the zone. He is bumped off the play by Roach. Zaremba with it now. Zaremba to McClung. Kularski gets it to Zemansky. 20 seconds. Now everything is all but certain now. Bishop Dwenger will defeat the Homestead Spartans here tonight. Here comes Hoy with speed. Hoy gets around the defense. Hoy pressured on the play. He is taken down. 4 seconds. And that will do it for the third period. So that will do it for the game as the Bishop Dwenger Saints have defeated the Homestead Spartans by a score of 6-4. Once again, Bishop Dwenger defeats Homestead by a score of 6-4. This has been Fort Wayne Amateur Hockey Association here on SummitCitySports.com.